of this journey or lifestyle change. Diet and exercise are the tangibles. The inner journey is the abstract. Now comes the process, the day in and day out of forming the habits to change who I am. If you're on this journey with me, perhaps you are also forming habits to change who you are. I have to tell you, I'm enjoying the process of life more than I think perhaps I ever have. I'm enjoying working at losing weight and incorporating exercise into my daily routine. I love to read, and this inward reflection time has intrigued me. I'm even trying to take a different approach to housework and the chores of just keeping life going. The mundane, day-to-day tasks can take on a new meaning. In a world where everything is so fast and being able to multitask is a prized skill, maybe we should look at, say, running the vacuum in a different light. What do you really need to think about as you go back and forth over the floor? Notice I asked, what do you need to think about? Not what do you think about? Nothing, right? Just the back and forth. As I've performed this task over the last couple of weeks since reading about all these cool things that I'm learning, I've tried to stay present in the task and not let my mind wander. How many times have you gone to the closet and gotten out the vacuum with a less than pleasant attitude? If you're like me, you have 1,000,001 things to do, and running the vacuum cleaner is certainly not high on the priority list. But maybe, just maybe, the simple back and forth movement can serve another purpose besides cleaning your floors. What if it could be the moment to unplug, to free the mind of all of the junk we let in? What if it could be a sort of meditation time? Weston Noble was one of the greatest choral conductors of our not so long ago past. He told of how he liked to pick up trash on the college campuses where he worked. When asked why, he merely said it was his time to do something that required little thought, gave him time to just be, and he learned very interesting things as he went about the task. For instance, he could always tell when it was finals week, as there was a greater amount of broken glass around the dorms. Who knows, you may find me dust mopping the floors at school one of these days. I have this garden spot in the front and at the side of the house that is the bane of my existence. Over the years, we've tried growing everything. Herbs, flowers, vegetables, you name it. This past spring, I threw out flower seeds to see what would come up. More weeds than flowers, let me tell you. A few weeks ago, I decided I had to do something with that mess. So with a few dollars, some old pots I already had, and a lot of sweat, I managed to get it to look like something halfway decent. And you know, the whole time, I worked with my mind at ease. A couple of times since, I've had to work at the weeds. And of course, I'll have to all summer long to keep them from overtaking my smaller plants. But I'm employing the new concept of enjoying the mundane and using it as my chance to unplug and just be. At the beginning of this video, you saw some of the pictures of some of the things that I have in my yard. And the thing that I tend to grow the best are hostas. And I think that's because I have so much shade. And I don't know, for whatever reason, the soil or they just tend to work good because I don't take care of things very well, whatever. But I've always enjoyed and had pretty nice luck with my hostas. Speaking of cleaning and yard work, I have to take a moment to talk about Shaklee's Basic H. One very simple, completely earth-friendly cleaner does so many things. You can mop with it, dust with it, clean your windows, even do your dishes with it. But you can also use it as a soil conditioner on your grass or flowers to make the ground more absorbent. It works great as an insect repellent and even to wash your car. One 16-ounce bottle will make 48 gallons of cleaner, and it's completely green, no phosphates, no dyes, made only from natural ingredients. When the boys were little, I even made baby wipes with it and paper towels. It's completely safe, so you could literally think of something and try it. Crayon on a wall, peeling old wallpaper, cleaning paintbrushes. It even comes in a 30-gallon drum for commercial use and farming. So where am I going with this episode? I'm making it my goal to do a better job of being present in whatever task is at hand. I want to raise my awareness of what I'm doing, less doing one thing and thinking about the next thing I have to do. If I'm directing the choir, I want to be directing the choir. If I'm running the vacuum, I want to be running the vacuum, or weeding the flowers, or washing the dishes. Be aware with me, folks. Present in whatever you're doing, in the moment. Leave your worries with God. Worrying will take care of itself. Matthew 6:25 begins, "Therefore do not worry about your life." In verse 26, Jesus asks us to look at the birds in the air, stating, "Are you not more valuable than they?" In verse 34, he finishes saying, "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." Isn't that the truth? Have a glorious day, friends. Pick a task and stay in it. And when you finish this video, be sure to like and subscribe. If the videos are resonating with you, please share. Have a good day.